welcome to Car Talk. That is a very non-flattering angle of my face, but I don't think I have a better option than that. Oh well. So I haven't made one of these in a while, and the reason for that is I've been busy. So it's far easier for me to put out just the short videos of just the lifting without any talking on a regular basis, because that doesn't really take any effort. I'm going to take the videos regardless. I'm literally just posting them, versus making the voiceover and then having something to say at the end, editing it all together. So this is just a way for me to keep this YouTube going consistently. And I like to have the videos too. It's not all about posting it. It's for me to have a collection of my videos so I can see my own progress. But where do I want to start? You know, the thing with uploading the short videos is I'll have random videos that I don't even think are like that impressive. As in, like, I've done better lifts that will just randomly catch on. So I'm making the more long form content, and I kind of enjoy making it more than just uploading the short videos, I won't lie. But I thought that it's like, you know, these catch on, so honestly I might get more views, comments, etc. by uploading the short form content, because honestly, if I look at like the viewership rates on the videos, they just go like this, right? It's a good solid 45-degree angle. There are people that click off the video after 2 seconds. Why even click on? It'll have several hundred views, and I've already dropped to 90% viewership 10 seconds in. If it dropped to like 99 10 seconds in, I'm like, oh, these people didn't mean to click on the video. There can't be that many unintentional clicks, so why would you click on a video? Like, I had one guy comment on a video where I'm doing Olympic lifts, because the title of the video was Road to 300 Overhead Press, and he's like, where's the overhead press? This is just snatches. Your arms never bend. The snatch was the second video that starts 32 seconds in. You didn't even have the patience to wait 30 seconds. And I never click on a video, and I'm surprised that it's 30 minutes long, which that was not, instead of 12 seconds long. So I don't understand this, but whatever. I thought they would do better. They actually don't. So, I mean, not that I'm like in the business of trying to do well on YouTube anyway. Nothing is monetized. By the way, so that's the other thing with the short form content. I do want to put that out there. Because you can hear my music now, every fucking thing is copyrighted. So they're just slamming. I have software on my web browser that allows me to not witness the ads. I don't know if they'll pull this out and like take my video down. If the thing will hear it, whatever. So if you are being subjugated to ads, that's not me. I'm not monetized. I don't have anywhere close to the things to get monetized. I won't monetize even when I do get those. Meet the requirements. So those advertisements, you can thank, it's normally going to be Judas Priest. No, they don't actually so it's mostly been Wasp, Motorhead. I think that those have been the ones who have been hitting me with the copyright. I think Iron Maiden kind of leaves it alone. They haven't done copyright claims that I've seen. And I think Judas Priest tends to leave it alone too. So you can thank those bands. Or at least their record labels are throwing the ads on my videos, if you're getting them, which I assume it is because there's copyright claims. But anyway, so second point, by the way, I've been rambling on for 4 minutes now. If there's no sound in the squat clip, my gym was playing Ozzy's music today. Rest in peace. They'll actually pull the video if Ozzy's music is in it. Like, they won't let it go public. It's very, very strict record label. I don't think you can hear it. I listened to the video back. I think that I was being too loud. So if there's no sound, you can thank Ozzy's record company. I hate to blame his company for such on this very unfortunate of days for Ozzy, but obviously it's not fucking him doing it. It never was him doing it. It's not the artist's fault, it's the record labels. Anyway, I digress. Let's actually talk about some lifting now. So, just checking in. I think it was a squat. I did 430 for 8 paused. Pause squats for high reps are fucking brutal. I've been on a high rep squat kick though, because my squat was in the shitter up until very recent, last Tuesday. And one thing that I decided to do that I had some success with in the past is kind of like taper down. So I'll start with high reps and then move down. So I started last week with, I don't remember if it was 440 or 445 for 10. It was pretty easy. I think it was 445. I was thinking 455. I would go for 455, but I was like, 405 didn't move as fast as I wanted it to, so I'll play it safe. But I probably could have done more for 10. Obviously, I did 460 on Saturday for 9, and I certainly could have had 10 if I wanted to do one more. So that's kind of been what I've been doing, is I've been increasing the weight and then slowly dropping the reps. Today I just decided to do pause because it was a quick turnaround from Saturday. It's Tuesday. I was like, well, I don't listen to music when I'm at my gym anyway, because they have the music playing as it is, and I'm not really there just to lift. I'm mostly there to coach, and so I don't, it's a smaller gym. People talk, so I don't want to throw music in. Nobody else throws music in, so I don't want to be the odd man out. So I was like, I'll do something that doesn't require to get as hyped up, and a little bit of a deload too. But I also kind of like the high rep squats. I might kind of stick with it. Originally what I wanted to do is I was just going to increase by 10 pounds. 445 was easy, so I was like, all right, I'll go 460, and I'll see what I can do with that. I got 9, so the next would be 470, and I think I can probably do, if I feel like I can get 10 with 470, I'm just going to get 10 with 470. I want to milk the progression. So that'll be next time, but, I'm also throwing in other variations here because high rep squats suck before the set starts. Immediately after you're done the set, you also hate yourself. But slightly masochistic, I actually like it during the set. Like I got 2 reps in, and you can see I really slow down after the first 2 reps. And I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, you're in this for the long run. You want 8 reps with this weight at least, so you gotta slow it the hell down. It's pause. So you gotta take some time, breathe. And then I got to like 4 reps, and I was like, this is fucking fun. What else are you gonna do today that's this fun? That's this goddamn fun. It's a battle to get all those reps. You kind of like it in the moment when you're under the bar. You don't want to rack it. And I remember the hardest part too was just the initial ascent, because I start to like lean over like this on the high bar, so obviously it's getting difficult. But then when I'm standing with it at the top, it feels like there's nothing on my back, because 430 is relatively light for me. So I was just kind of liking it. I enjoy it. Then as soon as I rack it, I'm like, holy fuck, that sucks. And then before, pacing around all anxious and shit, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I also kind of like my legs being sore. Like, I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow, my quads are going to be all sore, my glutes will be sore. I kind of like that shit. I like it. High rep squats are fun, underrated. But I'm going to milk this progression. That's mainly going to be the goal. I'm just not going to do it every single session. I'll hit a wall. I'm squatting 3 times a week. You can't increase by 10 pounds and then just keep 3 times a week. Burn out. So I was going to do it 2 times a week. Like my Tuesday and Saturday squat workouts were going to be the progression, and then Thursdays I was going to front squat or something. But today I'm feeling something else. Maybe I'll just do like beltless. I might only do it once a week. I had a little bit of some success with this in the fall, but then I burnt out. I think I was doing too many, because I started with like 405. I got it for 12 in the fall. Sleeves, no belt. You're not going to find it. I post so much. You're not going to go back and find it. and I worked all the way to like 460, and then I did my set with 480. I think I got like 1 rep. I was like, what the fuck? I was supposed to get to like 520 or something by the end of this, and I didn't. So I was pissed, and then that squat progression ended. So gotta take it easy. This is what I think this is like the model that was pretty big in like the 80s for American powerlifting. What's that coach's name? Marty Gallagher, I think. He wrote the Something in the Primitive, a rare good book in lifting circles. He was a powerlifting coach. He coached Kurt Karwoski. I hope I pronounced that last name right. And this is what they would do. They would kind of like start with like sets of 10, and they'd taper down every like 3 weeks. They'd milk it, and the next would be 8s and 6s, 5s, 3s, singles, meat. They milk it a bit longer than I do. But anyway, I mean, I've just been kind of chasing PRs. It's fun. It is what I like to do. If you've been around for a while, you know that I've said this several times. I'll do some volume. I'll like actually, sets of 5, three sets of 5. That's good volume, stuff like that. And then I'll take break, hit some PRs. If you're here from my podcast with Storage Strength, I've talked about this. All glory and thoughts of this programming. It's all John Fung, man. You can still go to his website. He ain't posting anymore. He's not. I don't know. He's probably still lifting, but he doesn't post anymore on YouTube or his blog. But you can find the program there. You can find he has like a PR tracking spreadsheet that he made. All glory to him. I totally stole his programming idea, but it's the most fun I've had with lifting, and it's more fun than anything. So anyway, I figured I might as well make a check-in video, let everybody know what I'm up to. I do want to make some more longer form stuff. So what I'm thinking about going forward is I kind of want to do like a full lift, and I'll record like basically the entire thing. I'll cut it into multiple videos because nobody wants to just watch me stand around in between sets. And I'll talk to the camera, and I'll explain the way I go about my lift, and I'll show you my spreadsheet too. Like I'll record my screen, and I'll show you how I pick the PRs that I'm gonna go for that day. Things of this sort. I gotta pick like a more low-key day to do it. I'm not gonna do it on a fucking squat day because I have to squats are the most mentally demanding from me. Like I have to be fucking like juiced going into a squat set, and I can't talk to the camera and do that. So it'll be like a chill bench day. And I'll show you guys what I get up to. Yeah. And the other idea that I might have is some people were kind of interested in it when I did it a while ago. I did like a full day eating. I might post a full day eating again. If you catch earlier videos, last time I was talking, I've been doing like a pseudo paleo diet. There's a few liberties that I take with it. So I show off my my paleo diet. People are interested in that, how to get good calories in when you can't really eat breads and stuff of this sort that are the backbone of most lifters, or at least power lifters. So I'll show that off. I don't really know if there's anything else. If you watch this much of the video and there's actually some sort of content that you want to see from me, let me know. Happy to do it. Yeah, so expect another check-in video in a bit when I have something to say. I might do a full lift. Probably not tomorrow because I'm posting this video today. I don't want to put out all this like long-form content in a row, bore people to death. Maybe like Sunday. Sunday is going to be like a bench day for me. So I might do like a full lift, full bench day on Sunday. Unless nobody's interested. But anyway, that's it from me.